Alright, what's up guys? Garrett here again. I tried to do the live twice. If anybody saw those videos, did not go well. I realized that you can't flip between screens. So I was flipping to the Amazon tab and y'all were staying on here. So, learn a lesson there. Don't record like that. Got it. Live is not the way to do this type of content. You live and learn. Would have been cool though if I could have just done that. It would have been a lot easier. But maybe I'll just do those for the talking ones. Anyways, on this video we're going through this and just searching for books to buy. If you've watched any of the other ones, the same. Let's go through here. Kind of look at the Keepa graphs down here at the bottom right. Kind of make a split decision of, is this a good book or not? Like this one, man, we'll look into it. It's a scary one. Let's see here. So the last sale was at 41. There's only been one in the last 3 months, though. There is only one offer. It's not too bad, but it's kind of high, especially for selling at 41 the last time. So we're at, what is that? 2023. Great year. 2023. And then we pop it back here, and it's sold for higher back here. Ever since Amazon's been off of it, since back in 2016, it's pretty much been selling pretty high up here. And since we're the only one, I think that this is good to go. We'll add to cart. This is definitely a good one. Let's see. Proceed. Place order. And then once I buy something, I always come back here. I put my buy price in at 2023, and then I also kind of put a rough estimate of what I predict to sell this at, and we'll be conservative and say 50. No, I want 100% it, so we'll say 55. That gives me 100% ROI. If I can sell at 55, that's not a bad return, because I'm spending 20 to make 21. So that's perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Doubling the money. Was that Keepa Deals? That was Keepa Deals. Keepa Deals. And then I throw it on my Google spreadsheet. I'll go ahead and show you real quick. Right there. So the Deadly Women, it just pops up, kind of auto-populates and everything, so we don't have to worry about it. Oh. And then boom, and then we move on. We've purchased it. We've recorded that we did. That way I can look back on it and see how I bought it, what price I bought it, what I thought I could sell it at, all that. Let's see. This one looks promising. Oh, it's Playboy. Of course it sells well. Let's see here. I wouldn't say it sells well, but it sells for a good price. 65, then possibly at 97, but probably at that 65 still. Let's pop down here. It doesn't sell hardly at all, though. It's something that I'm a little concerned about. There's only 2 offers. 1995. Oh man, this one's tough. I feel like I can go for this one just so that just because I'm gonna be the only one that's a FBA seller. Everybody else is FBM. Man, it might take a long while to sell though. This one was in October. This is a tough one. I think I'm going to risk it. Well, no. Gosh darn it. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. And a lot of these are, you're weighing out your risk. Your risk versus reward. Like if I could have sold that at the 97, like that other person was priced at, then that probably would be worth the risk. But since the historical sales was happening at 65, that just kind of deterred me away from Jesus. These are racy videos. But since it was selling at that 65 price, usually it was a little bit tough for me to make that call to be like, yeah, that's good. But let's see, 93 down here at 26 with free shipping. That's not bad. So if we can get it at 26.99, 26.99, and then sell it up there at like 90, that's pretty dang good. I'm gonna go for it. This is one I'm gonna go for, just because I can get it sold for such a high price, and then get like triple my money back. Let's see. Boom, boom. Proceed. Place the order. Then we'll hop over to Flip Mine, see what we got here, what we got new going on. Oh. Wait, I didn't do that yet. I need to put this on the Google spreadsheet. Forgot. Boom. Outlaw Star 240. What's low price is $11. That's a huge gap. Yeah, this is not a good one. Look at that. It stays down there at the $2 range, $1 range. Yeah, no. Okay, some Aerosmith. Let's go. This has got to be something, right? The price is right. The price is right. Well, okay, no, it's not. Yeah, no. Its usual price is down here. Not worth nothing. Let's check this bad boy out. Okay, what's the eBay selling price? $13.13. It's up there at 30s. Is that including shipping though? Oh, it's sold. I'm late to the show. Let's check out books. No pictures on either one. I'm gonna pass on that. Come over here. We're done with that. Moving on. Just visiting. Bound MTV. The ESPN. And I'm just checking out that bottom right graph. Just kind of giving a quick glance. Seeing if there's anything like I'm like, well, okay, this looks like a decent buy. Like this one, it's possible. Let's check it out. The sales is horrible, but if the margins are there to take the risk, the margins are there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hate on it. So this is a prime seller at 25. So the only way I'm getting free shipping is if I buy it through my Prime account, and I'm not doing that. For those who don't know, the only stipulation to A2A flipping is you can't use your Prime account. You can't get the book shipped to you tomorrow and then send it in. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, I guess probably, for probably obvious reasons, they don't want you doing that. I mean, I guess taking advantage, that would be too good to be true, I guess, and be getting it tomorrow and sending it right in, selling it, really, really fast. But that's your only stipulation is if you're going to be buying, so like if I wanted to buy that one book, I would have to hop over to my other account and pay for shipping on it. Don't use Prime, and then it becomes like, okay, you can do it that way. But you cannot use your Prime account, and I'm pretty sure Amazon can find out pretty easily. I don't know how, but they can. They're pretty slick with it. Rivets, trivets. Maximum rad. Oh, I've looked at this one. I think it was I'm ineligible to sell it. Edward Seago. once you start doing this every day, you start recognizing the same books that you've sourced like the day before, checked out the day before, and was like, nah. This stuff becomes second nature. If you do this, you can watch, my videos, you can watch, Joji Davenport's videos, and or all the Amazon seller YouTube guys, a ton. And that's what I did at the beginning to learn what I'm actually trying to do. But until you actually put in the time, put in the work, you're gonna be confused, and you're gonna be confused at the beginning no matter what. But if you just keep at it every single day, at least source. You don't have to buy every day, but at least source every single day. Look at what you're trying to look at. Look at these graphs every single day. You'll eventually get used to it. You'll eventually be able to look at a graph and click and be like, "Yep, that's good. Nope, that's definitely not good. I'm gonna stay away from that one." It just definitely helps to be able to check out a video, kind of get a grasp of what you're looking for, and then go in and do it. But that's the part you can't be caught by that analysis paralysis deal where you're just watching a ton of videos but never actually doing anything. That's where people get caught. And I've probably been guilty of it too at the beginning. I'm trying to learn real estate, and the only thing I'm doing right now is just listening to podcasts and trying to understand the lingo. Man, that's a foreign language. But I'm sure that this right here is a foreign language to some people. Or maybe even you watching this. Like, you watching this and you're learning, But as they say, man, as long as you're learning, and as long as you're trying, you're getting places. What is this? 2248 plus 399, so that's 25, 26.47, 26.47. And we'll say 60-ish is where we can sell it. So, we're above the 50%, and it does sell a decent amount. Has it always been that high? Yeah, historically it's been lower. So yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. Always look at the historical data. Don't look at the 3 month or 1 year and make your decision. Always look at where the price has been, previously. If it stays where it's at in the year, then by all means. But if it drops off, and it's only been, at the price that it's at right now for a year or 3 months, then you should probably second guess it. But if it's just a great deal, take the risk. It's not. There's not an exact science to this. Like what I buy may not be what you want to buy. I would like to buy books under $5 and sell them at 30. I love doing that. Just because it's stupid cheap and I can turn $5 into $15 pretty quick, or $5 into $10 pretty quick. I love that stuff. But, some people like that Joji Davenport YouTuber, he likes to buy those heavy hitting books, those really, really expensive books that only sell like once a year. And he's completely fine with just chilling, waiting for those books to hit. And I'm sure, like, now he's done it for years. And so now he gets those heavy hitter books sold pretty much every single day because he's bought so much for so many years and he's got a stockpile of them, For me, I like those books. I'm definitely not going to pass those books up if I see them. But I like a healthy mix. I like a mix of those books and books that are the low end, which I'm sure he does too. I'm not going to say he doesn't. But that's what I want to look for, though. I want those low books that sell fast, and then the high books that sell really high but don't sell very often books. Of course, best case scenario is you find a book that is selling really high and sells really fast and is cheap. But you'll find that finding those are few and far between. It's not as easy as it sounds. Let's see, what's the price here? $34.89 plus $3.99, so that's $38.88, $38.88, and I think it was like 80. Oh man, that's tough. I think this is something that we could go for. It stays up there in the 80s, 60s. Historically, I mean, it has been lower. The offer count. Oh man, look at that offer count though. It has been rising, which is definitely concerning. Ooh, yeah, it's way up there now compared to what it has been like while back here. I'm gonna pass on it just because the offer count's rising. Otherwise, this would be a good book to go for. The 50% ROI is kind of my bare minimum. That's like, I will go for a book if I get 50% return. But if it's anything lower or yada yada yada, then I'm like, it's tough. Unless it just sells like crazy. If it sells like crazy and like as soon as I check in and I know it's gonna sell, then I might, go a little bit lower. But I'm doing my best to stay above that 50%. Before, for the longest time, I'm sure in some of these videos, I was like 100%. I want 100% ROI, nothing less. And, like, you can obviously do that. But once I lowered my criteria down to that 50% ROI, there's more books than I can buy. And that's kind of like what you want. You don't like 100% ROI, like obviously is best case scenario, but if you're getting 50% ROI, that's still a great return. Like nothing to scoff at. Shoot, whenever I was doing traditional OA, it was, shoot, if I could get 25%, I was happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was even going as low as 10% if I could get $10 back. Like, it's the whole different ball game whenever you're doing traditional OA. There's definitely people out there making it work, but I'm thinking of my issue, because I couldn't make it work. I did it for a year and I just couldn't get the ball rolling. I'm thinking my issue was I just wasn't putting enough capital. I wasn't going deep enough on a certain product, I don't know. It's a tough one to say. Not seeing anything too promising right now. Let's check out Flip9 real quick. This is just what I do with Flip9. I just come over here and see if there's anything new. Nothing new on the movies. Nothing new on the books. I do have like a automatic refresher, so every 60 seconds it's refreshing. So when I do hop over here, I don't have to refresh the page. And then let's check out Joji Longtail books. Same. Nothing different. Let's look at this one. One lower. Nope. That. And you can see the buy box at 73 and then the low price at 513. So yeah, look at that. Look at that gap. It's, oof. Not what I'm looking for. We'll hop back over here and we'll go to the 3 milling. And if anybody's wondering what the criteria is that I'm using right here, if you want to copy it, that way you can do that. Newest. No filters here. 0 to 36, 20 to 100, 30% to 100%. And you can save the tab up here. Oh, right here. The plus button. I've been using the same exact tabs that I got from Joji Davenport's what do you call that, course. He pretty much just gives you the tabs that he uses and what he saved, and then you can copy them and use them. And I copied them completely the exact same, and they have been wonderful for me. I haven't had any issues. Let's see. So this is an acceptable book. Otherwise, I would definitely be going for this one at $18. That's pretty big. Badlands, Scary Mother. And this is something like, I got on here and I think I took 3 recordings because I tried to do the live thing, but I'm pretty sure on this video I've purchased 2 books or 2 movies, I think. And that's that starting off like that's strong, like that's a good day, like you don't expect to sit down and then just pop off a whole bunch of good buys. You gotta put in the time, it takes a little bit of time to source, go through these, make sure I'm eligible, and then come down here, vet it, like this is selling, it looks like 45, but it could be selling at this 28, but it looks like the used deal dropped, so it's probably selling at that used price. It's been at 46, decent amount. How many offers? We got 3 offers. None of them are FBA. So this is a close one, honestly. We got 16, 17, 50 is what we're buying it at. 17.50, and then we could possibly sell it for 50. That's there. The ROI's up there. Oh, sorry, not 50. Was it 50 or was it 45? More like 45. Like we could get up there at 50, but if we sold it at 45, what do we get here? Oops. Oh. The kids are back, so I gotta log off. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.